Bryant, they played determined, they played well, they made the plays when they needed to make them. And it's a good basketball team that's faced a lot of adversity, and they really came together as a group today, and they were quicker to ball, they were great in transition, they were tough on the glass for regards to go get double-digit rebounds like they did. Shows the level of determination, and we've hung our hats, our identity has been loose basketballs, 50-50 basketballs, rebounds, long rebounds, and over the last couple of years we've managed to get a majority of those, and for whatever reason tonight it didn't happen. But this is the target everyone talks about. The team comes in that's been a little bit disjointed, and they pull together for a common cause and find a way to play a really good basketball game. So it was a night it felt like everything went wrong for us. And on those nights, you need to come up with extra possessions.
Coach May, I just want to start off with you. Based on what transpired tonight, what could you learn from this experience, and how do you bounce back from it? Because every moment, you have a learning experience. So what can we learn from it?
Have a better plan offensively, a clearer picture of what we're trying to accomplish. Their zone. They played so many different defenses this early in the year, so we really didn't know what they were going to play. We thought we'd see a lot of defense. A lot of different defenses, and then their 3-2 just got us a little bit stagnant, where we felt like we were always kind of open. And it was a lot like FDU in the tournament last year, where in the first half we took those kind of open shots, and then in the second half we adjusted on the fly, got to the paint, kicked it out, and shot rhythm threes, and that's why we're able. But it felt a lot like that game, and it also looked a lot like FDU versus Purdue, where you can almost see shots not dropping, basketballs laying around the rim and then just falling out consistently, and you're going to have nights like that. But on nights like that, you got to pick up the slack in other areas.
Mr. There's almost good, there's no question, but at the same time, it seemed like you were happy with how the shots you were getting. How much of that was, yes, their zone was really, really good. You're not going to shoot like that too many times this year. How much of it?
I can't imagine us having any shooting performance like that ever again. Hopefully not. And like I said, it was just one of those days where it felt like once we got up 10-2, they hit 2 threes consecutively, and it felt like we lost our edge a little bit. And it was almost as if we expected to coast like we did last game. And as we're going to see, everyone has good players. Everyone has a lot going for them. So we just got to get back to our identity, which is being the more together, tougher team.
Coach, cold shooting nights happen, especially on nights like these. But even when you guys were down nearing the final minutes of the game, you guys just kept fighting, just trying to look for that bucket to hopefully ignite a run. How would you describe this team's mentality, just continuing to fight regardless of what's going on?
They're resilient. They're going to play basketball. They're going to compete. Even when things aren't going well, it wasn't as if we were disjointed. We stayed together. We fought. It was one of those nights where we felt like everything went wrong. And on those nights, we got to figure out some different ways to attack them and come up with some long rebounds at pivotal times where they got new shot clocks, and then they made just enough plays to at the right moments.
John, what do you guys take away from this? What do you think you have to take away from this?
Coming close. We were already a close group, and we're not gonna let this game define us. We're gonna take our off day tomorrow. We're gonna come to practice. The next day, we're gonna prepare for Butler. Make sure we get back to the grand rapids.
Coach, I know the game only ended a few minutes ago, but have you spoken with Nick Boyd? I know he kind of tweaked up his leg a little. Have you spoken with him, seen how he's feeling?
No, he's with the training staff now. He'll get treatment, and then Nick's a warrior. He'll be ready to go.
And then, like G said, we're now bouncing back, preparing for Butler next week on Thanksgiving. Can we talk about how we're feeling going into this game? What is the focus going into the next practice?
This is a great opportunity. It's a quick turn. Fortunately, in basketball, we get to play a lot of games, and they come at you quick. They come at you in waves, and there's no time to dwell. We need to learn from this experience. It's not going to put us in our negative feelings. It's not going to tear us apart. Championship caliber basketball teams, these things happen. They happen. And what makes those teams championship caliber are how they respond and how they come together and be more determined and more together and learn from what didn't go well, and they correct it, and then they keep growing, because our season's so long. Teams change a lot from November to March, And we're gonna change a lot from November to March. We're gonna be determined to make sure we change and going in the right direction.
Coach, as far as the fans, FAU fans, do you have any message for them?
They were awesome. They were great. Our student section's been incredible. They deserve to win tonight, and we'll continue to try to improve and bring them victories as many nights as we can.
Coach, as cliche as it is, you can say that when you're coming off the season you guys had, you know you're gonna be this game that's circled on everybody's calendar. You almost need to go through something like this for that to really sink in and see what that means when you know that you're a big game for literally everybody.
Our response to anything is good, great, awesome, glad it happened. Because you can't go back and change it. And we're gonna learn from it, whatever it is. If we have a player out with illness, good, it gives someone else an opportunity. It gives us a chance to evolve and play guys in a different role in different situations. So, do I wish it didn't happen? Absolutely, but it happened, and we're gonna use it as a positive and learn and grow from it.
Coach, preparation-wise, was there anything you were not happy with going into this game?
There's a million things every game that I wish, we're trying to learn and grow every single situation, every single scenario. So obviously, when we perform like we did, the person I'm looking at, first and foremost is the guy in the mirror.
Thank you, Coach.
Giancarlo, I have something for you. You have this look in your eyes, I'm sorry, last question, but you just got this look in your eye, to just be honest with you. It's like this loss, this is the last loss of the season, something like that. Like you got a killer mentality for all of future opponents. Let's talk about that.
I can't wait to get back to practice with my brothers. This is not going to define us, like I said. We can only learn from this. Like Coach May said, and I see it every time we respond. We respond. So we're gonna get back to practice and work. That's it.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.